Billy's diner. A child is left alone for just a moment, but still long enough for her to have a possible conversation with a ghost. Look across from her at the wrapped silverware in front of the glass and watch what it does as she speaks.
Let's go to dinner.
The silverware moves all by itself. Shortly after, she reminds an invisible person that she could be talking to an imaginary friend, but that doesn't explain how the object moved without being touched. The ghost appears to leave her alone after this brief interaction, and she happily resumes eating as if nothing happened. What it planned to do to their food could be anyone's guess. A Halloween football at Silmer High, California, picked up what could be the ghost of an old football player going for one last tackle. The mother did not remember to look at this video until a full month later. Let me know if you think she has made a good discovery, or if this is some camera malfunction. A YouTuber named Joseph Chansolmi has been experiencing paranormal happenings around his house for quite some time now. Most of the activity happens around his bedroom, though no part of the house seems off limits. After giving a brief tour of the place, Joseph turns out most of the lights and goes to bed with the camera running. He wants to catch the ghost in action. It isn't long before everything he was afraid of starts to happen.
What the was that?
Joseph wakes up and grabs the camera. He races around the house, trying to find an intruder, but comes up with nothing. Let me know if you think this is real, and if not, how he did this all by himself. The Ghost Doll. This doll is supposedly 100 years old and should have no way of moving by itself. Its owner was suspicious that it could be haunted, so they sat it on a chair in front of a camera and recorded it for 24 hours. Nothing happens for a while, but a fishing line should show up against the dark background if this is fake. I want your thoughts on how this could be faked, or if you believe it's real. A YouTuber named Cringy Parker thinks he hears a scream from within the mouth of a sewer pipe and stands outside contemplating what to do. He walks into the line for about half a minute and comes across one of the most authentic-looking creatures I've seen.
What the? Hello?
There's very little to make me believe this video's fake. You only see it for a split second, but the creature has glowing eyes and what appear to be long, sharp teeth. The audio really does match the overall timing of the video, and the creature's screams echo loudly and realistically as it gives chase. I hope this video's fake, and that this was just one of his friends, but something tells me that this was probably real. A YouTuber, C. Codain, is with a group of friends who are ready to explore an old, creepy tunnel. They keep running out because they think they see something inside, but nothing shows up on camera until their fourth and final attempt. First, they hear it before they see it. It sounds a lot like the other Rake videos, in my opinion, but let me know what you hear. They remain at the mouth of the tunnel while the creature slowly walks towards them, making those sounds all the while. They get the animal on video once and for all, but not without risking their lives first.
What?
The shrieking monster is all gray and stands upright like a human. It's hard to say whether this was their friend or an actual sewer mutant. Their reactions of excitement and disbelief sound real, at least compared to most other videos, so I'm inclined to believe that this was an actual creature they spotted randomly. Michael's in the middle of making a relatively innocent YouTube video when something from another world crosses over directly behind him.
With fishy.
Michael immediately gets up to inspect the toy set, and you can see no strings attached. A line would show up easily against the dark wood of this table, and there is also a Coca-Cola can directly in the path of where a string would theoretically have to be. Watch again, and you'll see that Michael moves now in front of the toy and would have gotten in the way of the string. The blocks themselves look to be positioned relatively securely at the bottom of a wire bend, but I guess they could have somehow fallen on their own.
And there is literally sounds coming in my basement right now, and it's freaking me out. Kids are upstairs asleep, and I'm gonna go down and check right now. This is freaky right now, because I rarely go in my basement. It's an unfinished basement.
YouTuber named An Everyday Canadian has always been afraid of his basement ever since he recorded an incident that he cannot explain.
Oh, what the f is that sound?
Fear grips his throat, but he knows what he must do. He'll never know what's causing the scary noises if his only reaction is to stand in the doorway. He knows he will go down the stairs into the basement, where a scary thing is waiting to be found.
Like, I don't even want to go down there. It's dark. Hold on, guys. Let me just get my light on here quick. This is freaking me out.
He thought the only thing scarier than going down there would be not knowing what it was. He was wrong.
I hate basements. My laundry machine just stopped. It's just me in the basement. What the f was that? What the
Sometimes, the source of a weird noise in your house is scarier than you can imagine. Sometimes going down into your basement results in witnessing paranormal activity that you wish you could erase from your camera and your mind. And sometimes it's a toy on a string. A person named Carrie Wright recently posted this picture on her Facebook, looking for an explanation. Somehow, her Snapchat swapped her face with something in the background and got this incredible picture. What's especially concerning is how Carrie's eyes are blacked out. It almost looks like the face of a demon, or a grim warning that something ominous will be in her future. Stay tuned for our #1 pick that will shock you. A TikToker named EricR1971 captures this full moon footage of a potential ghost sighting shortly after her father dies. Knowing if this was a motion-activated camera or not would have been a big help in determining if this was a real sighting or just a glitch. If the camera does turn on by itself like I think it does, coupled with the recent passing of her father, then I'd say this is almost definitely real. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.